Come with me as I travel from Cork to Manchester and back in one day. I got up around 5:30 this morning and did not leave my house on time, so I was literally running to the bus stop at the city center to catch the 6:25 bus to the airport. Once I got to the airport, I got my passport verified and then went through security. We departed from gate number 8. I believe the Cork airport only has 8 gates. It's pretty small. I'm not sure if you've ever flown Ryanair, but Ryanair has some great deals. I got this round-trip flight for €34. We landed in Manchester around 9 a.m. and I walked to the train station. I rode in the largest elevator that I've ever seen before purchasing my train ticket to Deansgate, which was only £5 or £6. The train ride was short and quite pleasant. I love riding the train in a new city because I get to see so much of the area as we pass by. The reason I traveled to Manchester today is because of P52. The John Rylands Library in Manchester has the oldest piece of papyrus with fragments from the Gospel according to John on it. It's dated back to the 2nd century, and that fragment of papyrus is called P52. The library was far more impressive than I ever expected. Its Gothic architecture and hundreds, if not thousands, of old books could easily keep you there for hours. A couple of things that I saw while I was there, in addition to P52, were a clay cylinder from King Nebuchadnezzar and a copy of Newton's Principia from 1687. There was also a copy of Euclid's Elements from 1570. All of these items were enclosed in glass cases. The library asked that pictures only be taken for personal use, but if you'd like to see any and you know me in person, let me know and I can send you some photos. Upstairs was the reading room. I'm currently taking a class called Jesus and the Gospels at the Augustine Institute, so I was determined to read about the Gospels in the reading room of the same building that housed the earliest known fragment of the Gospel according to John. My flight back to Cork left at 2:10, so after I visited the library, I really only had time for lunch. I went to a restaurant called Pureza, and they had an incredible gluten-free pizza with eggplant on it. If you're ever in Manchester, I would highly recommend this restaurant. And after that, I took a taxi back to the airport, barely made it through security, ran to my gate, and got back on a plane to Cork. And that's the story of my trip from Cork to Manchester and back in one day.